I'm with Vincent Irizarry and Nadia Bjorlin, Days of Our Lives. Both of them get a big congratulations. First of all, happy birthday to you.
Oh, thank you.
It's Vincent's birthday today. I would have baked you a
His
cake,
too?
but I figured it wasn't very, practical, right?
It's okay. Well, thank you. I appreciate it.
And then congratulations that you're a new mom.
Yes.
Big news.
Hell has frozen over officially.
Well, being a mom myself, I know how much it changes your life. How are you able to work and be a new mom at the same time?
It's been a humbling transition for sure, but it's the most incredible thing that I've ever done in my entire life, and now I get it. Now I understand. Yeah, I can almost cry talking about it. But yeah, it's been challenging, but it's a new normal, and it's great. And now I feel like now at the 6-month mark, I'm starting to finally feel like a little bit like myself again, like a little normal. But it's been fantastic, and yeah, it's not all about me anymore.
Yeah.
Well, I would say this also about this. So with her professionally, it was seamless for you. I mean, really, the transition for you, going right up to the days that you were doing it. You were working like crazy right up until you went on leave, and then when you came back, she looked beautiful right up until she looked beautiful coming back. You were great. You did your work, and it was just it was wonderful, and it's a beautiful thing. Congratulations, sweetie.
Well, I have to gush a little bit. I loved Dr. David Hayward and All My Children. He was like my favorite character.
Yeah.
And now here you are as Deimos. How do you find the characters different, David versus Deimos?
Well, David was a little more psychopathic, frankly. He was a little nuts.
How could he be more psychopathic?
I know. Well, no, he really was. He was. I mean, what I loved about David was that here he was a world-renowned cardiologist, but he had a God complex, and he really did. He felt like he was, every time he saved a life, he really felt that he was like, he had the hands of God doing that. And because of that, it gave him this sense of arrogance, and that he felt like he could do anything he wanted and he can get away with it. Deimos, you can understand why he is the person he is, given the fact that he spent 30 years in jail for a crime he didn't commit. And he's trying to find his footing in regular, normal society right now, and try to find his footing with his family that he's never really known, but he has always aligned himself with as a Kyriakis. But he's kind of the Jon Snow of the family, I don't know if you know the reference I'm making to Game of Thrones. He's the bastard son that nobody wanted to acknowledge when he was a kid growing up. So he's finding his way into that as well. I love both of the characters, but there are definitely a difference between them for me.
Yeah. And then the huge twist with your storyline where we all thought, that Deimos was the father of Chloe's baby, and now we find out it's Nicole and Daniel. How's this going to shake things up for Nicole, especially the friendship of Nicole and Chloe?
Oh, it's going to shake things up, all right. Yeah, it's going to get really interesting. It's definitely going to be very trying and testing on their friendship.
Yeah, absolutely. So is there any hope for, Deimos and Chloe were together and then apart. Now it seems like they really hate each other. Is there any hope for...
There's always hope. Like I say, it's a very fine line between love and hate, and I think that's always an underlying tone anyway. And I feel like secretly, I think Deimos is very likable. Or maybe that's just Nadia that feels that way, but there is something very likable.
That's what I
redeeming about it.
Yeah, what I loved about the scenes that we got to play in the cabin is that I think that we both were very transparent with each other. We revealed sort of sides to ourselves that were genuine, and that's what I think where the attraction was, that we were very vulnerable with each other in those moments. And obviously Deimos has a tough exterior to protect himself, and also just to make sure that he's never pushed down again. So he is that. But that is there, and she witnessed it. He revealed that to her, and she to him. So I think the potential is certainly there in the future. You never know,
I really enjoy the character Deimos because we know where he's coming from. He does bad things, but we know why he's doing them. It's not just coming out from nowhere. So I love sympathetic villains. You know what I mean?
Oh, absolutely, and that's what I even talked to. I was speaking to Albert or Laurie when we first came on the show. Is that I wanted to make sure that there was a character is empathetic, that the audience could understand why he is doing the things he's doing, and also but to see the humanity in the character. And I feel that we've had that. There are traces of that throughout, and that certainly the scenes with Chloe that showed his humanity as well. And that's when the audience can definitely start to feel sympathy for somebody, you know, and understand why they're doing the things they're doing.
Wow. So is he going to get back with Nicole? Do we know? Can you say?
Well, we did just the episodes the other day. We sort of were coming back together after everything, and yeah, so it looks like that's going to happen for a while. We never know. We'll see.
Yeah.
Can't give too much away.
Yeah, right, exactly. Well, congratulations to you both, and loving your job on the show, and looking forward for more.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Pleasure. Thank you.